Our minds, what's good, man?
Yo,
The word.
My makeup girl when I need her.
pre-show
Makeup girl.
Yeah, I gotta get the highlights and I gotta get some of those shiny parts out.
What is going on around here?
Shiny parts in your face.
Yeah, yeah. You kind of want like a duller look. You don't want to be shiny and
So you
bright
need
on
powder.
top. Yeah, you can use
Hey,
some.
what up, princess?
like it's like she's playing double dutch, trying to sit here and get on there.
She all right, man?
Oh yeah,
We love to see it. We're gonna have a kids episode one of these days, man. We'll be talking about
My kids are grown. I ain't no damn kids.
it. Nigga,
Bring them on. Bring them on. We gotta do it.
We'll do something with that. It'll be interesting. I thought what's good, brother.
You know what it is, man. Hanging in there.
Yeah.
All that celebrating caught up to you?
I wish. I wish.
I thought Little was just talking about how he needs powder for his face, which reminded me about you trying to convince me once about using a daily face scrub or some bullshit you was talking about. What Mac store did you get that from? You have a frequent customer card. There's some details behind it I want to get into.
It's funny. My plan was to get you guys a sampler kit for the holidays, and I was unable to do it. But coming out of that last conversation, man, I wanted to make sure I treated everybody right. You know what I mean?
Nigga, yo, keep the bathroom body
Can't
work.
be the only one out here glistening, man. You know what I mean? I got
Nothing
shit.
wrong with cleaning your pores, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with cleaning your pores. These guys are crazy.
No, come on,
absolutely.
man.
Well, yeah. Who said that? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm just talking about 3 coats of gloss on your nails.
No,
after you finish. I think
It's two.
We're not with 3 coats of gloss. I'm not sure when
that's
that
the
message
issue
came
we had.
across.
It was 3 coats. I'm like, what are they? Whoa.
Hey,
Pause.
my audio was going down.
You know, I wash my hands way too much to be using 3 coats of gloss on my nails.
Listen, I'm not sure what kind of Wellesley y'all are from. I'm from the hood, man. You know, we don't use the ponds. Come on, man. Give me a
Didn't you go to you went to Wesley High? No, you did go to school well.
Yo, Jones, but what's going on with you, brother? Like, you got the juices and berries going on over there.
Oh yeah,
Prince Hakeem. Yo, you on your Prince Hakeem shit right now, dog.
Yo, you know something like,
Yo.
Little gave me some shit about niggas got hair and all of a sudden. First off, man. If you haven't had a fade since high school, don't talk to me about it, B. Like, you gotta relax. I'm out here. I'm gonna celebrate this here. You heard me?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah. But speaking of what was it, Prince Hakeem? Didn't Huey die from there? What's the white dude that was what was his name? Huey? Louis? Yeah, Louis Anderson. Yeah, he died.
Yo,
He passed away today.
Nigga. Yo, hold on. We gotta celebrate that, my nigga.
Celebrate what? Him dying?
Like drunk little shit. Like when he's that in tune to the show. Sparring Minds listeners, obviously thanks for rocking out the pre-show. But y'all know Little for 4 seasons now. That nigga's about 50% locked into the show. The other 50% he's playing Scrabble or some shit. Like he's always doing some other shit, right?
2K.
This nigga said he took Maine's Prince Hakeem and said Louis Anderson and tied that shit. That's some good shit right there. I'm impressed with that.
Yeah.
Carry on, folks.
Little, I'll give you your credit. Fuck these dudes.
Yeah,
Man.
word
I'll
up.
give you your credit, man. That was a good job, brother.
Yo.
We can't set the bar so low.
Oh man.
Yo.
I don't know why I deal with you guys.
Speaking of setting the bar kind of low, man. This past Monday, me and Payne went round for round in a sparring session with Ice Cube and Scarface.
What up?
And so, you know, unlike Payne, I can admit of an admission of defeat. Payne is still kind of hanging on to that 50 Cent thing where he just can't admit that Lil Wayne beat him. But me, I can admit, like, you know, Cube might have got faced slightly because there was like one joint I left off that I didn't play, which was what was that? This Can't Be Life. That was off the La Familia album, and that was a classic. So by default, I lose by not playing that song.
Did I miss Guess Who's Bizak? I didn't hear it.
Absolutely played that. No question.
Pardon me.
Absolutely, no question about it. But yeah, this can't be life.
Incredible.
You watched it? I thought you was playing 2K with me.
Fumbled the
I
bag.
watched it, brother.
Oh, okay.
2K. What is that? I don't know nothing about.
That
sounds like a big waste of time, but salute to you, Division and 2K brothers.
Come on, man.
Actually, that would be the fourth, you guys.
You gotta get right. Man, Matt, before we get into we're in the pre-show, right? You was telling a spectacular ass story, B.
Yo,
that fucking cock.
Yo. I don't know how I stumble onto these stories and stuff, but a friend of mine made a post in her story, something I was funny or whatever, and so she gave me a little backdrop of the story. So apparently she was courting a guy, or a guy was courting her. The guy was a police officer, and he said, or they agreed to having a friends with benefits kind of relationship. And so prior to that, I guess she asked she wanted to see his joint. She wanted to see a picture of what he was working with, whatever. So homie sent her a picture, and she replied back like, "Now I'm all set." Too small. Like very directly, that's too small. I'm all set. Thanks, but no thanks, kind of thing.
Yo,
so
come on, man.
He struck out before he even.
He
struck out before he even got to the plate.
That's some shit, man.
Yo,
but let this be a valuable lesson, bro. Wait till you get it at the crib, man. And then you go for that. Don't all these fucking preview pics, nigga. Nah, when you get to the crib, you can see everything you want to see. Fuck out of here, man.
It got me to thinking. I mean, obviously, my married friends or whatever the case may be. But I was just curious to know in the long time ago days, I'm gonna start with you two. Would either of you guys entertain something like that, where it was gonna be a friends with benefits kind of situation, but she was like, "Yo, now I need to see what you're working with first before that happens." Capo, you go.
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. Hold this. What we talking about? What we talking about? When you got the big joker, you ain't hold this.
HT, what are you doing?
Listen, I gotta echo my brother Chuck, man. I mean, you got the big joker. Ain't no, you Trump tight.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Yo.
And listen. And don't come to the crib light, because you're gonna get a Boston right now. You talk all that shit, right?
Paint a little. What y'all doing, man? What you doing, Little? You gonna send it?
Nah, I don't think I've ever. I've never sent one. Never.
No, I'm just saying, like, if she's like, y'all about to be a friends with benefit kind of thing, and she's like, "Yo, I need to see what you working with first." You're gonna send the picture. You're gonna be like, "Nah, you just gotta see."
That's almost like she's doubting you. That like now she's judging you based off of that. Nah.
Hey?
Well, hold on.
You can't gloss over that one.
No. She's judging you based off that because that's the relationship y'all just established. She's supposed to judge you based off of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're right.
I don't want her to be like, "No, I need to see if your personality, if our zodiacs." No,
but girls only go by size. They don't care about the the action. Yeah, they do like it, but no, they're gonna go by size before that. I think they put that higher up.
Okay. But you said it's wrong for her to judge you by that.
That's the whole point of it.
That's the whole point of it.
And then them things might come back to haunt you later on in time.
How so?
She might send it to somebody you might know, like that you might be dealing with later on in time. you know,
How the fuck she gonna know who you're dealing with later on in time?
I don't know. I mean, well, you know what?
Listen, the genie don't go back in the bottle, yo. The genie don't go back in the bottle. Once that pick it out there, it's out there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, but yeah, you know that anytime you hit send, anytime you hit send on that, you already know there's a super duper risk you're taking.
Yep.
But before we get out of here, Payne, what you doing, yo?
I don't have confidence about too much, but that's one thing I'm confident in. So, I would, but also I like the element of surprise, like play humble, like Spice Adams when he don't got the haircut, he'd be like, yeah, perhaps it's kind of risky, perhaps. Play that guy, and then when she get to the crib, bang, there it is, like slap it on the table, big Joker.
Slap it right on the forehead.
Forehead, yep.
Right on the forehead.
It's interesting about what we're talking about tonight too. Right? It kind of relates to what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about like just some of the actions and the movement of that dating stage, and I think this is a part of that. Yeah, we got a special guest rocking out tonight, Maine.
Oh man, she's coming to bring the pain. No pun intended. She's coming to bring the pain. No question about it.
We got to get the other side of that coin. Let's get the other side of that coin.
T-Sizzle.
That's 2 minutes away, right?
Yeah, that's 2 minutes away. So give me 2 minutes if y'all don't mind. There was this chick at a hotel, right? And she goes to check out of a one-night stay in Vegas. And the guy at the bellhop or whatever their aunt could tell me better than the person who checks you out at the hotel, right? Says, yeah, it's okay, man. It's gonna be $250. So what the fuck is you talking about? You know what I mean? That's too much. The dude says, oh well, there were resort fees and hot tub fees, all kind of different fees. She said, I didn't use none of that shit. He said, well, it was there. It was available to you. You could have used it if you wanted to. So she tight, right? She's like, all right, cool. So she writes the check for $50. He says, ma'am, I don't know what, this is only $50. She said, yeah, I charged my $200 sex fee. He said, what are you talking about? You never had sex. She's like, yeah, you could have. I was here. I was available. Sparring Minds, man. 97.
Yo.
Yo, Donut White, no muzzle. Sparring Minds live every Friday. Let's go. Look, it's Sparring Minds. If you don't know the name, look us up. You know it's all facts when you got Chef Maine cooking up a couple of brothers who know all about the struggle. Black excellence, you know we just work hard and hustle. Whenever you want that urban talk, you know we keep it real. Mr. Maritime on the mic, yeah, you know the deal is real life. Hotel Hight Tower bringing you the feel. DJ Payne, keep it 100. Matter of fact, keep it a mill. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Getting closer to episode 100.
Can't wait to that.
Oh my God, that was gonna be crazy. But until then, we have 97 built around an amazing guest. Hightower, can you do the Gary Payton thing?
What's that? Defend?
No.
So I missed the pre-show, so I'm not sure how much you guys discussed, but I know we do have a wonderful young lady. I've yet to meet her, but tonight's the night, and we're gonna get it done the right way. So without further ado,
yes,
I don't have a drum roll or nothing like that, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Yay.
Good, Queen.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Welcome.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Word up. Hightower, you missed the pre-show. T. Snow was chit-chatting with us, right? she came in with her energy a little bit different than what I would have expected, right? So she said, first off, Chuck, I ain't playing games with you motherfuckers. I said, hold on, I just want to say hello. She said, I got my hair wrapped in case this shit goes sideways. I said, all right, well,
That's the lead on deck.
Come on, man.
Listen,
We appreciate you, Queen. We appreciate you rocking out.
thank you.
Before we do, I want to do a quick shout out. If that's okay with y'all. Do y'all mind? I know freestyle, kind of know how I do, right? So salute to, Anthony, this is yours, right? Salute to Lucia Harris. I'm not sure who she is. She's 66. Is that your situation?
Oh, yeah. I recently celebrated my 13 year anniversary and also my 44th birthday. So while we were celebrating the birthday, we went to a new black-owned spot called The Pearl in South Bend.
Oh,
you guys haven't been, you guys got to get there, yo. The spot's nice, ambiance is great, food is incredible. If you do go, tell them I sent you.
Hold on!
Wait, hold up. Is that one of my tell them I sent you, or does that actually mean something?
Oh, that means something.
Because when I tell people, it don't mean shit. Just
no. It means something. It means something. It means something.
Yo, Maine, we ain't gonna let that slide, are we?
No, absolutely not. You see me throw the muscle up. That was a light flex on us, man.
Come on, Ant.
Yeah, it was.
Come on, Ant.
What? You gotta support black businesses, man. That's all.
Absolutely.
And support the messenger.
Every week you come on this show, you're stunting, bro. Every week, man. Last week it was, I almost got the soles of my shoes dirty because this place didn't have a red carpet. Every week it's something. Come on, man. Go ahead with the story.
So we're at the Pearl, and the young lady approached me and was like, "Hey, you're on that podcast," and I'm like, "Who, me?" Meanwhile, I'm masked up, so I don't realize people recognize me. But lo and behold, Hight is who he is. People just know who he is. So,
another flex.
That's right. That's right. So we chit chatting or whatever. Nice conversation. But shout out to I'm probably gonna say her name wrong. She said it's Nye, like Kai. So Nylita was her name. She was the bartender that night. We got to talking about all types of stuff, from stuff on YouTube. She's a teacher by trade, so she has stories about that. Yeah, so shout out to Nylita, man. She's a great people. Great people,
That's the homie, absolutely. Great people.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a fan of the show. She's been rocking out with us. So that's always
okay. That's what's up.
Word up.
I love it. Getting noticed in the streets. Always appreciate that.
I guess we blowing up.
Yeah, that's amazing. Also, one thing that would be blowing up is a church if a pastor spit on me, but I know
man, listen.
You got some different shit.
Yo. What kind of shit is that?
Yo.
Yeah. My brother, it's a black church actually. Black church in Tulsa. And homie's name is what is homie's name? Michael Todd. Michael Todd of the Transformation Church in Tulsa. So recently he had a sermon and he named the sermon "Receiving Vision from God Might Get a Little Nasty." So
the video, yo.
During the sermon, I guess he took some spit and probably smudged it on, one of the churchgoers as he's praying to rid that guy of COVID, or keep COVID away from him. Better yet. Now I don't know about y'all, but might fuck around and do some shit like that to me.
Well, he thought he was somebody's mama. Like, how they. Let me.
Yeah, what are we doing out here?
Jesus.
Mike was looking to get his mind.
Yo, you gotta hear the audio of that, yo, because it's literally like he's like, like that. Like, whoa, yeah. You gotta hear the audio of it. The audio is ridiculous, dog.
Yeah, Mike crazy.
Terrible.
They're nasty.
Nisi said that shit's disgusting.
Yo, he said it was his brother. He said it was his brother, but brother or not.
It was his brother.
But no way in the world is my brother.
Nah, B.
It was something like that to me. No,
I used to hate when my
way.
mother, like how T. Chanel said, I like when your mother used to do that when you was little. I used to hate when my mother did shit like that. I'm not letting somebody that I don't know do that. You crazy?
Yeah, definitely not gonna happen.
Like,
Man.
In a related twist, I one time tried to spit on Fabian.
Yo,
Oh, you was trying to die.
relax.
What?
Yo, you gotta
thing I
relax.
seen in this video.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna try it. She was like, nigga, I'm a black girl. I'll fuck you. It went a place.
What are you doing?
Yo, you gotta relax, dog. You gotta relax, dog.
We're talking about dating today, man. We're talking
No.
Fabian's gonna kill you, man.
Yo,
okay, a whole nother direction.
yeah.
Mike was looking. All I know is Mike was looking to get his face transformed.
After the show.
Yeah, if you guys don't see Chuck next week, you know why.
He said,
Yeah.
why, just why? Get him, girl. Get him.
You know, sometimes this show goes in directions it's not supposed to go in, man. Like that. Dating. So T. Chanel, right? I just learned. So what we're talking about today for you guys who are tuning in with us, obviously, is the dating game and kind of what that's like nowadays, right? In this 2020 zone, right? And so T. Chanel is just recently, a year ago, coming out of that game, right? So she was in that single dating space for 3 years. During COVID at that, right? And recently came out the game. But I think, Ant, you and I talk a lot about how happy we are. We got out the game a long time ago. You know what I mean? A long time ago. Before the culture has changed in dating. You know what I mean? So T, the first thing I wanted to get with you about was, how does social media play a role in when you were single? Let's start there. When you were single, like how does social media play a role in how you met people?
Oh my God. Niggas be lying. Period. Niggas be lying. I'm sorry. So listen, like I said, I was single for a long time. I was loving on myself, chilling. So I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to start dating. So I'm like, I don't go nowhere though. I go to work, I go home, I go to church, I go to work, I'm just basic. I don't go nowhere. So here I am. I'm like, let me see what this social media dating is like. Let me see. I went on Tinder. I said, yeah, that ain't for me. All I see is white guys. I'm just sorry. I don't see nobody on Tinder. So then I don't know, this thing kept popping. What is it? Plenty of fish. I was like, yeah, no, I'm all set.
What is that?
I've heard about that.
I'm all set. And it was another, like a bunch of white guys. So then I went on Black People Meet. That's a new one. Black People Meet or something, BLK, something like that. So I go on there and I meet a whole bunch of guys. You know, I put my profile up and I'm like nervous about putting my profile up. Like, I'm just going to see a bunch of people from Boston and that I know, and it's just going to be a mess. But I didn't really see too many people from Boston on there, which was kind of cool. And I kind of like ventured out of Boston. So I met a couple of people like online, talked to them a little bit, and niggas be lying. Like, don't tell me you 6 foot and when I see you, you like the same height as me. I'm 5'3". Like, you lying, bro.
Yo, so here's the problem, man. Let's come on, man. Here's the problem. Hightower laughed a little bit too hard at that because this nigga's 6'7". No, nigga, look at that.
Yeah, 6'7", okay.
No, get the fuck out of here, man.
Tishno got the right idea.
Well, come on, man.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with short guys, but be honest, own that shit.
Nah, you wouldn't have clicked on shit if he would have said he was 5'6".
Well, I put in my preference as.
Here we go.
What was your preference?
This. My preference was 5'6" to 6 foot.
I was outside the preference anyway, Chuck. So
I need somebody taller than me. Period. I need to be able to look up and see somebody. I want to be face to face. I damn sure don't want to be looking down unless you down.
Jesus.
I was about to jump on that one.
I'm just saying, but I mean,
Just spit on it.
So the
What?
Yo.
Tourette's.
Tourette's, nigga.
I have a little outburst every now and then.
Yeah.
The perfect dude comes in a shape that's 5'4".
There's no such thing as a perfect dude. There's no
That's
such thing as
me.
a perfect
I don't know what the
dude.
hell you're talking about.
The 5'4" part or the perfect dude?
Both. Are you saying both?
Little don't
Who
be
you talking?
Little don't.
What?
You asking you? What are you talking about? Are you the 5'4" or the perfect dude? Which one are you saying?
I'm always going to be the perfect dude.
And
So we're gonna overlook the 5'4" part.
Oh, 5'4"? No, I don't. No, I haven't been 5'4" since
Yesterday.
maybe 6th grade.
I say last week.
Yeah. Stop it. All right, go ahead. So, all dudes, go ahead. I'm sorry. We interrupted your story. We do that around here. Pardon me. Go ahead.
I'm just listen. Then, like, what? Didn't you say somebody was sending dick pics or something? I got some. Listen, this man started sending dick pics. I'm like, bruh, that ain't what I'm here for. Like the second conversation is not even the second conversation. The second text was a dick pic. I'm like, yeah, I'm all set, bruh. Like,
What kind of shit is that?
Did you ask for it or he just sent
No.
it to you? He just
I didn't
he just
ask for
sent
it.
it.
He
Unsolicited.
just sent it.
Unsolicited. Yo, the unsolicited.
We
But
know
now-
where he was going.
Now let's
Like,
listen.
what you doing?
Let's hold that point there. Now, we just talked about sending pics and being judged on it. Now, if this pic was of the nature where maybe it piqued your interest, no matter when it got sent,
Would it matter?
now what? Now, how's your response?
I mean, it was all right, but listen, that ain't that. Listen, no,
It's a total different thing
That's
with
not the
women.
second thing you send somebody if you're trying to get to know somebody. You don't. If I ask for it, that's one thing.
Yeah,
But
women
you
don't
just
like
sending
the
dick pics.
unsolicited
You
ones.
sending dick pics to everybody.
Yeah, women don't like the unsolicited ones. Now, I've always wondered, I know how I feel, but I'm saying us as men, do we feel the same way about unsolicited, what's the word I want to use here?
Hell no, y'all love that shit.
Hoops? Pictures of hoops? Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
no, not hoops. I mean, what would be the equivalent of it?
What, pussy pics?
Yeah.
We grown here, Payne.
Yeah.
Y'all love that. Y'all
I
love
mean,
it.
I don't know.
Well, Payne's still drinking water. Payne ain't on alcohol yet.
Payne, are you looking for the TI word to say for it, dog? Like
He definitely was.
in the
I actually
dictionary,
was.
bro.
I
Like,
actually
nah,
was.
just spit it out, bro. Like,
Speak your mind, brother. Speak your mind.
The vaginal vignette.
You know
That's
something?
what
I'll say this, and that's a good question, Payne. I'll say this. I don't mind the pick first off, right? But it immediately puts you in a conversation of not being my wife, right? If you send me a box pick the first day I met you, I love it, Queen. Come over tonight. Let me show you what I can do to that. It's not going to be me ring shopping it. You don't.
Well, she shouldn't be called. She shouldn't
level.
be called queen if she's sending you a pussy pic and you don't know her.
No, she's still a queen. She's still a queen. Until I take it down, then we could change the title on that. But it really depends on how she performs.
why does the title change when you take it down?
Not everybody queen.
Well, if she don't perform like a queen, then I can adjust then. That's when you make the adjustment. But I do accept all invitations, nigga. What are we talking about? Long time.
A long time ago, right?
Long time ago.
Make sure you add that in.
It don't matter. He's still gonna get fucked up for that other remark earlier.
Don't send that shit now. My wife at your door. Hight?
You about to be a flicky.
What happened?
She about to come in the back door and flicky that neck.
Oh yeah, she's gonna catch it.
Let me lock the door. Y'all accepting those picks, fellas?
Unsolicited, remind you. You didn't ask for it. It just come bing.
Yeah, I don't have a choice.
Yeah,
my number's out there and they decide to use it. Now, how
What's
I
the thought
react
after
is-
you get it? What's
How
the
do you
thought
feel
after
about
you
it?
get it?
Right.
Who is this? And then I'd be like, babe, you recognize this number? Like, who is this?
Oh my.
One thing we was talking about in the pre-show was Tisha and I made a point about how she wasn't posting pictures of the guy she's dating until she got a ring, right? Which I told her was blasphemy at best, right?
Oh shit! Here we go.
So Maine,
Yo,
is it acceptable? Acceptable. That's the accurate word. Is it acceptable for a girl that you're dating to not post about you?
I mean, I guess I see both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think in this day and age, like some things, it's not about being a secret, but you just want to keep some things private.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Everything
saying?
ain't for
So,
social
like,
media.
everything ain't for
That's right.
everybody. Everything ain't for social media. We grew up in an era where we didn't have social media. Like we were in high school and stuff like that. And so you didn't flash everybody you were dating at that time and stuff like that. So it wouldn't be a big thing. I think once we established ourselves and got serious with it, you know what I'm saying? Like if that was still going on during that part, then I could see it. But during the early dating stages, it's no big deal because I may not be doing the same. You know what I'm saying?
So
Just
Tisha,
for the same reasons.
Give me some more details as to your logic behind that. I'm here for that.
I mean, just like Maine said, like it's about privacy. Like I wanna continue to get to know this person on a personal level and just know him without people be like, oh, I know him. He used to date so and so, or
Yep.
so and so like him, or so. Oh, what about? Oh, and then same thing with me. Like we all have a past, and people, clearly I didn't already heard that somebody hated on me for whatever
Yeah.
reason,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, you definitely can sway some
like what is the purpose of dogging another person to somebody that they're dating? What is the purpose? Because you want them, or you jealous of the situation, or whatever it is. So I'm not hiding. We're not hiding. We go out for sure. We got date night for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's what you do when you're dating. You go out, you socialize, but COVID is on another level. So we have a lot of one-on-one dates. We go out to eat, we do things and whatever, but it's not for everybody to see and know my business or his business. Period.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Payne, Hightower, Little have just shown me a hand a little bit. Before I explain to Tisha Chanel why she's wrong, can you step in and offer a little guidance?
I think.
So you're saying she's wrong, Payne?
Why I'm wrong?
At a certain stage, like you can start, posting about each other, but unless I get to that stage, I'm not. You know what I mean? Like,
but what if it's an agreement?
Let me interject right there.
Or we're just dating, or like we just got together.
No.
But what if it's an agreement that neither one of them really care? Why is it that big of a deal?
They don't care. That's one thing. Huh?
What if neither one of y'all are on social media? Now what do you do? Since you guys seem to be so ingrained on doing everything for the social media, what if you don't have it? So what's the solution there, Chuck? Talk to me.
It's interesting with this show. We've been doing this for a long time, guys. We're almost at 100 episodes. 97? I think 94 of those episodes. 94 episodes.
I thought you was gonna say 96. Wow,
it's close. The other two were debatable. I guess.
Why is it wrong?
So
what's wrong with privacy?
Let me explain something. Back at Dorchester High School.
Oh, here we go.
Yo,
I can't give you an example.
Huh?
Maine
You're gonna give us a sob story.
Maine had the freshest Jordans out, right? I said that nigga's floss. He could have kept them and said, I only wear them in my room. He said, nah, I'm happy with these shits. I love these shits.
Yo, knock it off.
I'm showing A.
You're definitely reaching. You're reaching.
Are you kidding me? Yo, you are Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys right now, bro.
Plastic Man right now.
That was an example.
That was a horrible example.
Me and Hightower was sitting on the stoop many moons ago. Hightower said, "Yo, Chuck, you ain't gonna believe this goddamn watch." I said, "Show me, boss." He said, "Nah, it's at the house." What the fuck is you talking about? If you ain't gonna show it to me, I don't believe you, nigga. A couple years ago, me and Little sitting around. He said, "Chuck, I pulled this bad bitch." Nigga, where? I ain't gonna show you. What the fuck is you talking about? I told all these dudes, man, I said, listen, let me pull Lauren London. I'm bringing her to the block, nigga. Everybody gonna see what the fuck I got out here. It's no need for hiding shit. If you happy with something, if you got feelings for something, you love it, you proud of it. Now, Tisha, now you can tell us, nah, he treat me right, but he look like Shrek. I understand, man.
Hell no. Listen, wait a minute. No.
I won't judge.
No.
I won't judge you.
I'm not saying like he's around family. I'm around his family. I'm talking about everybody else that don't matter. It don't matter.
Yep.
It don't matter about everybody else. He's around.
They definitely
my family
don't
know him. His family know me. What does anybody else matter?
Word.
Until it matters.
Word up.
And Chuck, when you got married, there was no social media when you got married, was it? Well, you didn't have Facebook when there was no Facebook when you got married.
No, who are you talking to?
You. There was no Facebook when you got married.
Don't disrespect me, nigga. I'm not that old, B.
But there was no Facebook when you got married.
Yes, it was Facebook when we got. Yo, stop it, dog.
You didn't even know how to work it. You didn't have a page.
Oh Lord.
I mean, yeah, it's different strokes for everybody. You know what I'm saying? In my dating stage, for my lady now, I don't believe I didn't show pictures of her. You know what I'm saying? Like people knew if you saw us out, we went out, we dated.
Together.
Yeah.
We went out, but
Black
like
love,
we
black
didn't.
love.
Yeah, until we got like serious, and then
That's what I was saying.
Stuff,
when
that type of stuff started to come when she's like, "Hey, you want a key? Hey, you know, like then those things happen after that." But we didn't have to show each other off on social media for everybody to know. Y'all knew, y'all were my brothers. I talked to y'all. Y'all knew what's going on with me.
Exactly.
I met Riz for the first time it was a show. What show did we go to down at?
Was it R&B only?
And the crazy thing about it is I didn't know that y'all were even dating, and you introduced me right there. And like I said, this is my brother. I had no idea.
Bro, a lot of people didn't even know that.
And I yeah, even after that I didn't know.
Yeah, we came separately.
But here's the thing. What if Little would have tried to holler at her that night? You would have been sick. Nigga,
he was with somebody.
Not if he
Little was with
introduced her.
somebody.
Not if he introduced her to him. Like
you know what this gives me?
No.
It gives me cheating vibes.
Yo,
So,
you got
you're reaching, man. You're really reaching. You see Hight's face?
Who's cheating?
People who cheat have cheated. Yo, man, come back, bro. Come back, man. Come back.
Yo, why you got Chuck as your screensaver?
Well, because we're on Chuck's StreamYard. That's why all of us got it. If you do it, it's gonna show up on Chuck's gonna be up on your stage too, dog.
Nope.
Oh.
Maybe it's just us on the computer then. On laptops.
It's just a matter of I remember the people who used to cheat want to keep everything on the fucking low. Nah, we don't talk about that in public. Because you don't want the other bitches you're talking to find out. You don't want the other niggas. You don't want your plan B dudes.
Chuck. The fellas are gonna send you a lot of hate mail tonight. Like you just throwing all this shit out there. The fellas gonna send you a lot of hate mail.
Yeah, you know what? It might be something in this damn water because I'm siding with Chuck on this.
What?
Like there's levels to the shit. Like once you become like Maine said, once you get to that certain level, then it's like, you know what I mean? Like if it's a situation like Hightower said, both don't have social media, then so be it. But if y'all got social media and you're posting someone when you guys become at a certain level and they're not posting you, you're gonna be like,
That's a little bit different.
Nah.
That's a little bit different.
No, it's
not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
That's a little bit different.
One person posting and another person
you're
not
posting
posting
each other. What's
No. You're posting. I mean, I will feel a certain way if I'm posting her all the time and she's like, you know, she's not posting me at all, yeah, I would feel a sort. I definitely would probably feel a certain way. You're right. I probably would feel a certain way.
But why?
Huh?
Why is it so important that you post versus how many times she posts? Like, who's keeping score?
Yeah,
no, I don't care about how many. I don't care about how many.
But if 9
Listen.
times out of 10, if someone's posting someone all the time and the other person not posting, other people like, yo, I didn't even know you was with someone.
That's why it ain't none of their damn business.
Like, not like that. Like, they're like, I didn't know you was with someone. Like, oh, you must be hiding them, type shit.
No.
Nah.
Okay, so what if you start dating? What if you just meet somebody, you start dating them, y'all start posting pictures all over the place, and then it don't work out? Then everybody asks you, yo,
that's why I said there's levels. That's why I said there's levels.
Fendi, that's a fact. That's a Fendi right there.
Once you get to a certain level, like what Maine was saying, like once they became serious, that's when he started posting pictures. That's when you start doing it. When you know it's about to be permanent or it's something serious, that's when you do it. You don't do it just all willy-nilly, like, oh, I met this girl 2 weeks ago.
But shouldn't there have been like a conversation like had between the two of you, and like you seen if this person wanted to be, you know, even cared about posting? Because I'm a person that don't like to really post. You know, my significant other. You know, I'll do it every now and then. I'll do it every now and then, but I'm not really big on it. Like Chuck's posting every other day. That's not me.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with loving on you, queen, man.
Before we go any further, we're blending two different situations here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys are noticing it.
We are.
T. Chanel saying she's seeing somebody, but it ain't official enough for her to post yet. Which we should all agree with, because on the other side, we're all saying when you get to that point, you should do that.
What's the matter, Chuck? What's the
Chuck,
matter?
you're standing island by yourself, man.
So listen,
day one.
Yeah, listen, day one, me and T. Chanel said, you know, like we're gonna be together, right? Like your vibe's amazing. I know my vibe's amazing. We're gonna be spectacular together, right? So we together day one, right? And I'm like, yo. The journey of our movement starts today. I'm posting me and her just like Payne said, right? I'm posting it, right? And it's because I go into relationships. Yeah. I go into a relationship with Faye like there's not going to be nothing after this. That's how everybody should go into a relationship. If you're not, you're jaded and you're scorned, and you should address that before you get into a relationship.
Yeah, but some people like to see certain things before.
You're gonna test trial.
No. You might have went full in, but she might have been like, you know what?
No,
I like his. She might have been. I like his vibe, but I want to see a little bit more before I sit there and be all the way in. Y'all are not always going to be on the same wave, all in at the same time.
You picked the wrong chick, because when you guys agreed to be committed to each other, that was the agreement that we on the same vibe.
Hold up, stop right there.
How can you commit from day one, though?
Stop right there. Chuck, you said
how
once you decided to commit, right?
Right.
So are we saying that because she's seeing somebody, she's decided to commit to that person? She's still figuring it out.
You're right. You're right. You're exactly right there. Let me explain. Now remember, she said she was single for 3 years, but now she's dating exclusively for the last year.
But it wasn't exclusive at first.
Right.
True.
That's the point of dating. You date people to get to know them.
Amazing.
Y'all just like to dive right in.
No, amazing. No, that's amazing. I always talk on the show about use the dating stage wisely. She did that. She used the dating stage and decided, you know what? I want this to be exclusive. Salute. I love that path. Once you said, I want this to be exclusive, just me and you, what the fuck else are we talking about? It's me and you. So now
we still getting to know each other.
So why are you exclusive? If you don't know this motherfucker.
We still getting to know each other because I ain't trying to be. Hopefully he ain't smashing nobody else, and I'm definitely not smashing nobody else. I don't want community penis.
You know something, fellas?
Invest in your community.
No.
For the streets.
I'm an advocate of
play them games.
Give everything. We talk about it all the time. Give everything to the relationship you in. Go into that shit with
Who said that I'm not?
Yeah, you can still do that. You can still do that without posting them on social media. You can still do that without posting them on social media.
No, because your reasoning behind posting on social media is scorn. It's in a negative space. It's from a negative place.
No way.
It absolutely is.
No
But
way.
listen, boy,
Chuck, I'm gonna ask you a question. Who are you
Thank
married
you.
to? Social media or your wife?
my wife. Go ahead.
That's a hard one for him.
If you're married to your wife, 100% of your energy should be going towards her,
Right.
first and foremost, right?
Right. That's true.
Everything else is secondary,
That's true.
including social media.
100% true.
All right, so I don't have to say nothing else.
Okay. Yeah. No, nigga. No.
And so, listen, in social media, even though we don't think that we do, when people post pictures, you're looking and judging. People do that, even though they might not want to, but people look like, oh, what?
Sure.
She got on. Wait, she with him? Ah, nah, nigga. He probably got a little penis, or she ain't got. Nah, them eyes ain't
Jesus
real,
Christ.
or that hair ain't real, or her ass ain't real, or anything. People go in on people's pictures. I see it all the time. I hear people talk all the time.
That's real shit.
I might even do a little bit like, oh, wait a minute, that's ew. Listen, even before social media, if I dated somebody and him and I broke up and he got with the next chick and I see who he got, oh nigga, you downgraded. I'm sorry. You with a monkey looking bitch. What? You cheated on me for a monkey? Oh no.
Yo, women be something else after the fact.
Yeah, they're
I'm
cruel,
saying,
man.
Listen, this is when I was younger. I'm just saying. I gave an example of when I was younger.
This was last week.
I'm sure people still do it though.
She was younger last week. She was
No.
younger last week. A week younger.
I'm talking about years ago. But I'm just saying. I was about to say something, but I ain't gonna say it.
Speak freely. Go ahead.
I had a lot of good topics for the main topic years ago. Remember Maine? Had a lot of good topics. I'm just saying, niggas be lying.
Absolutely.
Niggas be lying.
The beauty of it
Be
is
honest.
that everybody knows, like you were just saying, my wife's my top priority. Everybody in the history of ever knows that. There's no confusion on that, correct?
But she don't care about Facebook like that.
That's true, right? And so there's no confusion about the hierarchy of the importance of my life, right? So what she has gotten back in terms of comments, and this is why I think it's important. You guys might not care about it, but it's why I think it's important. And you and I talked about this too, so it's weird that whatever. So what she has gotten back from friends and family and people she bumps into, Boston trips, is like, you know something, girl? Like, we don't see you enough. We don't see you a lot. You guys live in Florida, but everybody knows and can see how much Charles loves you. Right? There's no confusion about that. She gets those comments often, right? So our job as men is to cement how much we care about and want to take care of our women. That's our job. I tell her that shit every day when I'm saying, like, hell, you're like, you dope, like, you crazy. I love our relationship. The D cups is amazing. Like, we in a happy space right now, right? Like,
yeah, I gotta hear all this bullshit every morning at 8:00.
But then secondarily, when I put up a day of my life, and I'm like, yo, she just burned the grilled cheese. What the fuck we doing around here? Like, and we talking about that shit. It's another example of, listen, like, I'm bringing y'all into my world. This is how much I love her. We just have a lot of fun. Like, I want y'all to see what kind of happiness she brings to me. That's all it is. It's a secondary example of love. That's all it is. That's all it is.
But
that is great and fabulous, but that is your wife. That's what you're supposed to do.
It's more importantly than she being my wife. More importantly, she's the person I chose to be with. She's the person I chose to be exclusive with, right? So this just started the day we made that decision. I was like, yo, like, this is what we're doing. I didn't see no end game after that. And so when you guys say, I'm not posting until I get a ring, what the fuck are we talking about?
TCO said that, not us.
But also, Chuck, it's not in your situation. It's not just, and I don't know if y'all agree, by all means, but it's not just the pictures. You know what I mean? Like, you can see it in someone, how they look at someone or the words they use when they talk about someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pictures and other shit don't say that shit. Like there were times when people like, I remember years ago when Beyonce and Jay-Z first came out and like she was performing or something. I'm looking at the way this nigga's looking at her on stage, and other people like that shit's not gonna last. I'm like, nah, that nigga love her. Like you can see how people look at people. You know what I mean?
You sure that wasn't because Solange was in the back ready to get on that ass?
Man, you gotta grow up, man.
It might have been
Listen, let's not forget.
that didn't stop Becky with the good hair.
Let's
I'm
not
just
forget
saying.
when Mr. Jones made her trip to Boston. She was happy when she came up here.
She definitely was.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
and we posted it on social media, right, Chuck? You wanted it.
We're gonna get back to the show.
The minute I decide to post my boo, I'm gonna make sure I tag
At me.
the podcast.
At me. Yo, at us. We're here for that.
Like his shoes are horrible.
And we gonna
Like,
celebrate.
bam! See,
Now it's real love.
it's
Hi,
real love
Fabian.
right now. It's real love right now.
Tisha, now let me
Even
ask you
better
a
because
question.
ain't nobody else's ears involved. Ain't nobody else's opinions involved.
So
It's awesome.
let's go back to the dating stage, right? So, and Tisha, no, your answers don't got to be specific to your current situation, but when you were in the dating stage, whether now or many moons ago, what was your feelings or opinions on getting to know your partner a little bit better that first date? Are you for or against that?
Definitely. So my issue was like this is like pretty much my first real dating situation. I've always been the relationship type of girl. Like he said, oh, I like you, we vibe, we together, and that's it. We committed. Bam. We just gonna ride it out and see what happens. But we're not really getting to know each other because we already done decided we're gonna be together. Ain't nobody else, and I can't have nobody else in my ear or whatever. So this is honestly like my first dating situation where I'm actually slowing down and taking my time to really, really learn somebody else and have them learn me.
Yeah.
What's his love language? What's my love language? What I need out of this relationship? What he need out of the relationship? All of that.
Let me
I never
follow
had
up.
that before.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Let me follow up. So, from when you guys started your situation to when you became exclusive, how long of a period was that?
A few months, maybe.
Amazing, right? So, in that few months, maybe, what were you guys doing to develop, for you to get to the point where like, yeah, this is the person I want to be with?
Oh, we've had many endless conversations. And the thing is, it's crazy because I've known him for like 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
Knew him, but didn't know him.
Yeah.
Like we've done business together multiple times. And I just, we've always been like, hey, how you doing? Whatever. Up until recently when he came inside the DMs and we started talking.
So you use the dating stage wisely, which I always salute. And then after 6-7 months of using the dating stage wisely, you wanted to be exclusive.
We agreed.
Okay, amazing. You guys agreed to be exclusive, and yet there's still a hesitancy to. Is it fair for me to say there's a hesitancy for you to feel like you're all in, or do you feel like you're all in?
There's no hesitation. There's no hesitation at all. There's no hesitation. Like I said, this time around, I definitely want to. I'm learning to take my time and slow down because before I'm like fast. And fast ain't get me nowhere. Fast got me married and divorced.
What's
Fast got
that
me with a
journey
baby
like?
daddy.
Can we talk about
Fast
that
got
journey?
me.
Tisha, now, I'm not sure how long you've been tuned into our show, but I often give people the green light to be like, nah, Chuck, like, shut up. We ain't talking about that. Like, everybody has the green light to do that, right? So I want to talk about that journey a little bit. Like, from you being married to being divorced to being dating again, like, what's that journey like? Is there some scar tissue getting back into the dating game? Like, what does that look like?
I don't feel like it was scar tissue because I took time to learn myself and love on myself as I should have been
I'm
the
gonna
whole
cut Tisha
time.
off real quick. I'm gonna cut.
Cut me off.
I knew it was coming.
We'll take a quick
Don't
break.
cut me off.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Y'all don't move. We'll get some water.
So I know where you're going with this, and yeah, there may be some scar tissue. There may be some scar tissue.
Well, more importantly, Little.
But wait,
Here's what she said. Here's what she really meant.
You human. Everybody has scars.
Yeah, everybody does, and that's why we.
Everybody has scars. But you either you choose to bring it or you choose to leave it there.
These things are very accurate, fellas. What I really want you to pay attention to, because we hear this from women all the time, and nobody has been able to explain it to us. So thank God your boy Charlie Hustle is here. When you hear these women say, "Now I need to take a minute from niggas. I need to love myself," this means they on AdamandEve.com. They ordering the rose with the extendo clip. That's all that means right now. Let's call a space. Come on,
Nothing
man.
wrong with that.
Really?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Really?
Well, I want to make sure we point it out, because when women get into this mode, they get the frequent shopper points from Adam. Like, come on, man, you don't gotta be on me like that. You know what I mean? So now it makes it difficult for niggas who want to get back in. Because not only are we competing with the scar tissue, now we competing with the battery life of the road. Come on, man. Let's have a quick break there. So Tisha was educating us on taking some time for herself. Go ahead, I'm here, Queen. Go ahead, talk to me.
There's nothing wrong with taking time for yourself. If ain't no man coming correct, why waste your time?
Can we define?
That's like if a woman came at you like, I need a man that's gonna pay my bills, this, that, there, buy me this, buy me that, get my hair and nails done every week. You're gonna be like,
peace out.
Okay, exactly. Like that ain't what you want. She might look cute, she might look dope as shit, but you ready to deal with that? No.
And that
Maybe.
like
Chuck
that might be my end game,
like,
but don't come in here assuming shit. I might want to spoil you. I might want to pay all your bills so you don't gotta do shit, but don't come in here assuming that shit. Fuck out.
Yeah.
Call Payne.
Church.
Call Payne all your bills. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You call Payne for that simple.
I mean that's like I said, there's levels. Like that's wife status. Like
yeah,
I got the bills. Don't worry about it. But like before that, no.
I love this.
It's a lot of flexing going on here tonight.
I'm glad you see it, B.
Yo.
Payne's over there like this.
Yo, Hulk Hogan and Macho Man tonight. We gonna call Hight
that's what I
do.
That's what I do anyways. I pay all my bills anyway. So what am I gonna have her come into my world and be like, now you gotta handle this bill. Nah, I do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, there's levels to it.
That's what's up.
Like once you hear that, but you down here and think, no.
No.
Oh, he quiet. Wait a minute.
I have nothing further, Your Honor. Like, what we're talking about, right? Like, nah, like, yo, we're like 50-50 over here, bitch. Matter of fact, you taking the biggest bill, man. Just come on.
But see, it wasn't like you brought her in, like y'all went in together. You know what I mean? Like I already got my house, and you know what I mean? Like if I bring someone into my now say we go in together, I sell this house. Okay, that's something different. We can figure it out. But like I'm bringing you into my world, I'm already paying all the bills. Well, I'm gonna make you. Like, you know what I mean? But don't go add no new shit.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have all the scallywags like, what up?
Oh yeah.
Poppy?
Pain,
Make you some rice, Poppy. You want me to cook you all some food?
They looking for pain on blackmeat.com right now.
Facts.
They're gonna get that
They
number.
looking for
He
your,
has right.
they looking for your Facebook dating page, your BLK page. Put it out there. You gonna pay it. You gonna take care of the sis. Okay.
Oh man.
There's one thing I want to get into before we get towards the back end of the show. And it's in that dating stage, T, so I don't want to leave that just yet. That's really the focus of the show. And in that dating stage, I read a story recently about a young woman who now requires the first 3 dates with a man to be in a group setting.
Nothing wrong with that. It's safety.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Some of these men out here crazy. They doing stupid stuff.
Yep.
I hate that safety has to be a part of this conversation, right? I'm from the old school where I pick her up at her crib. You know what I mean? We go to a film. We go get a coffee after we talk. I take her back to the crib. Like, I'm from the old school. I'm not in the DMs. I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? From the dating perspective. I'm not. So for safety to be a part of this conversation is a little off-putting to me.
It's saddening that we're there.
So,
you know what I mean?
the fact that it is a part of this conversation means that anytime you're talking about safety, that means there's a villain involved in the story, right? That's just common sense. So we would all agree, without a doubt, that today's men are the villain in the story. We agree here, correct?
Unfortunately,
for a woman to think that she needs safety from dating means that the nigga dating pool is trash.
You know what? It's not just women; it's also men.
Men need safety.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
I mean, the time we're living in right now, probably like, what was it? Maybe a year and a half ago, there was a lot of girls out here setting up guys.
Yeah,
meeting them.
Robbed and stuff.
They definitely was. Times have changed, man. So, anytime I go out, I always let someone know where I'm going.
Absolutely.
I may go by myself, but I'm always, hey, my daughter might know. Actually, my daughter probably knows more than anything that I'm at this spot over here.
Yeah, that's just sad, man.
Yeah.
That's the world we live in.
I feel like
I think there's got to be a level of thirst there, right? Because there's got to be a level of thirst there, because in order for a guy to get set up, he's got to get invited to that environment. It's a little different for women because you see what I mean? Like, you don't got to go over there.
Well, Hight, the way Chuck puts it sometimes, he's flexing his watch on social media and everything, so, things happen.
No, it don't necessarily got to be a person's crib. Like, she could invite you on a date, like, yeah, let's go to the movies. And the setup could be when y'all coming out of the movies, she got her guys ready to rob you. You know what I mean? Like, it don't got to be that.
Yeah,
like,
I guess you're right.
But this is where I encourage everyone, especially as, a girl dad. I tell all my girls, like, y'all need to go get y'all LTC. Go get your LTC. Even if you're scared of a gun, you can carry pepper spray or taser or whatever. And like, that's just it's crucial. Like, I'm always by myself, but I'm not alone. Trust me.
Yeah.
So
T Chanel, you got your license?
Yes, I do.
So what type of gun are you carrying?
I'm still shopping for one, actually. Still shopping.
Get her up, Pain.
Yeah.
Get on it. I'll send you a couple websites. Hit me up. I'll send you a couple websites.
Please do.
Places I've been to. So.
Yo, Hightower, I hate that this has turned into an NRA conversation. Like,
real is the world we live in, though, B.
But that's real shit. Like, why are we talking about guns and dating? What is this world? I don't understand this world.
It's crazy out there, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
And they go get that.
It's too common. It's happening too frequently
Yeah, and there's no
Mm.
solution
to
to it.
our sisters.
Yeah.
Word
Too
up.
many.
Definitely. It's sad. It's at this point, but rather to be caught with it than caught without it.
Yeah.
Right. And while it's our
Mhm.
job to protect our women, like
Real
if we're
men,
not around,
Mm-hmm.
All right, real man. Yeah.
like they gotta be
real
able to,
men,
like, yeah,
not the
we gotta
clowns.
teach them to hold themselves down if we're not there. Like, you know what I mean? Like something, God forbid you're at work and something happens, like someone breaks in your house and your girl's there and she don't know how to use a firearm or she don't know how to protect herself. Like we gotta make that a point of emphasis too.
Mm-hmm.
And you,
My baby
you
girl's
guys,
ele-
and
my
you
baby girl's
guys
11
that
and
have daughters,
yes.
definitely.
Yep. I had that conversation with mine recently. She's 11 going on 12. And even though she's just scared of the thought of even having a gun or thinking about that, I'm just instilling that in her mind now that's unfortunately you're going to do this. I'm going to make sure that you go through this process because I
Yeah.
tell her I just won't always be around to protect you. So I need to just make sure. I need to feel comfortable in knowing that at least you'll be able to protect yourself if you ever have to come to that point.
Yeah.
Absolutely no question.
We're having the same
It's
conversation with our daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's real.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
It's crazy. Like
Not even when they start dating. It's like there's predators on the street right now,
Yeah.
snatching up young girls,
Yep.
sex trafficking, sex
Yeah.
slaves, all of that.
it's a strange world. One that because I've self-isolated myself in a unintentionally, I don't know much about. You know what I mean? It's weird. But there's another aspect to this story that I wanted to get into, right? And it's this restaurant that has a sign. I guess it's in the women's bathroom. And it's really like, yo, if your date's going bad, you know, you can ask the bartender for these drinks, and then these type of things would happen. You know, so you'd order an angel shot neat, and they would send somebody over to your table to escort you to your car, right?
Mm.
Oh, you know, you
That's not a
order
bad
the angel
idea.
shot dressed. They'll call an Uber, so you don't got to ride with this asshole that you've been sitting at this dinner with for an hour.
Yeah.
And then it can get even as far as, you know, they call the cops and have them come in. You know what I mean? So while it's such a great tool for women to have access to, we all agree.
Yeah.
It's, boy, man, if that doesn't paint a picture of today's dating scene, then I don't know what does.
Yeah, that's crazy. But it's much needed.
God.
Yeah, it's yeah, definitely. It's absolutely needed. You know what I mean? Because it's definitely the difference between real men and clowns out here. You know what I'm saying? Just doing a lot of fuck shit. So yeah, man, let's take a turn on this one.
Yeah.
I remember going out back in the days with my homegirls, and our thing was like, if we come in together, we leaving together.
Yeah.
We ain't
Word.
going home with no random dude or
Word.
hooking up with no random dude and taking off. Like we come
I
together, we
always
leave
found
together.
it hard to get this
Period.
chick to leave her group. Now I don't know why. Because y'all was having those conversations. So I'm in
Damn
there buying
straight.
8 drinks. Like, nah, let's go, Mom. No, I gotta go.
And then the next time you see me, it's gonna be on a group setting.
See that
Period.
play?
But
Didn't always work like that.
the group date thing can go sideways quick. So say it's three couples on their first date, and then somehow someone's feeling someone else. It's just a first date thing. They could end
Jesus
up swapping.
Christ.
Like I've seen
It's one big orgy, huh?
No, he
Well,
didn't mean
not
swapping like that.
not
bitch.
swapping like
We in the
that.
we in the poly life.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Poly life over here.
Yo,
I'm
you
sorry.
know- He didn't mean swapping.
Talking about some poly life. What you
Like,
talking
I
about
mean,
over
like,
there?
What?
I'm feeling her like from her conversation because people open up more in groups. You know what I mean? Like as opposed to one-on-one. Like you open up, but it's not like I feel like people open up more in like smaller groups of people. You know, like little
And if they
gatherings,
have
and then
if they have a better connection with the other person, then have a conversation with your friend.
That might be
Yeah,
tough.
it get dicey. That get dicey.
It definitely could.
That get dicey a little.
Are you
bit.
feeling that
Depending
dude
on the
like that?
person,
Like,
that
what's
get
up?
dicey.
Shoot, it'd be a 3. I might walk out with 2, and
If he really feeling her, but she really feeling your man, and he's really feeling her.
Yo, listen, man.
Listen,
It's,
those are called
you're never a
entanglements.
villain. You're never a villain. Yo, Ant, the one I ended up with, she
I've
got
been
C
in some
cups.
entanglements.
Yours got D cups. Let's switch. There's no problem there. There's no problem there. If I spotted something that fits my preference, I can go to him and say, what's good? It's up to him to be like, nah, Chuck, you keep that one. She look like Mumra. Okay, well, you know what? But nah, if you got the better chick, I'm asking, B. How you feeling, nigga? You comfortable over there? What you want to do? You switch
Nah,
seats?
she ate the drumstick. Those are mine. No.
Sits behind me, right?
Come
on, man.
Listen, take the flats. Take the flats. It's the Tourette's, man.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Just one time, flicky in the back of his head. Bow.
Oh, he know he in for it. That little spit thing is not gonna go away.
I know, right? I know. Little mirror time, God, hit him.
Oh yeah, it is time to get out of here. The greatest relationships be the ones you never expected, to be in.
That's true. That's very true. I like that.
Yeah, I try to get T Chanel to kind of do my mirror time today. I wanted this to be all about her.
Yeah.
Maybe next
but
time.
she chickened out. She chickened out. She definitely chickened out. She said, "No, I'm here for Chuck. I'm gonna wrap my head up, and I want him to say something slick, and it's on."
Period.
Yo, come on, man.
He was talking trash about the head wraps. I specifically wore it just for that.
Sparring Minds, T Chanel. We appreciate you, Queen.
Appreciate you, Queen.
Yes.
Thank you for showing up.
Thank you.
Definitely gotta have you back.
Yes.
Absolutely. 97 in the books. 98 next week. Tune in. I got a crazy story. Hightower spending more money. It's gonna be wild. So until then, we'll holla.
Good night.